Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Moving On with Ron, where we go behind the scenes in the real estate industry to give you some tips and ideas you may not know about to help you when you're making a move. Thanks for watching. I'm Ron. And today we're talking about valuations of homes. There's so many different terms you're hearing, and how do you know which one is correct to use and in what situation? We'll talk today about what's called an automated value model, a comparative market analysis, an appraisal, and assessed value. Those are four different ways you're getting values on homes, okay? And what do they mean? Well, first of all, an automated value model, also called an AVM, is simply a computer program coming up with some type of a number for your property based upon typically data received from the town's assessor's database, okay? So they have no idea what's going on in your home, if you've made improvements, if you've updated things. They have no idea what's happening with the neighborhood, with the property condition, the neighbor's conditions, or changes to the neighborhood or town. So they're very, kind of a starting point. You really don't want to rely upon them. They can have wide-ranging valuations and can be wrong a lot of times. You're seeing these kind of numbers on websites, third-party websites. Trulia, Zillow, Realtor, Chase Bank. There's many different automated value models. So, you don't want to rely upon them. All right. Second is what's called a comparative market analysis. This is what a real estate professional does. Their license gives them the authority to educate you on what's happening in the marketplace in your town. So going over inventory, going over unit sales, going over the range of median prices in the town, and then drilling down to what are homes like yours selling for, to give you a range of where your home might be worth and what it might sell for. They'll work on giving you what might be a great starting price to attract offers, and then see where the market takes it. So a real estate professional is not allowed to give you a static, here is what your home is worth value. They have to give you a range of value and a market overview of what's happening. That's called a comparative market analysis. Third, an appraisal. This is where you get into a real static value. My home is worth X. And this is where a licensed appraiser comes out to utilize one of three approved standards of appraising property. Those three standards are the sales approach, sales comparison approach, which is similar to what a CMA might be. The rental approach, if the home is of a rental nature, what would it be worth based upon rents? And the cost to rebuild approach, okay? Those three methods are the only approved three ways of doing an appraisal. So side note, if you're seeing a lot of price per square foot analysis on HGTV and websites and things like that, they are irrelevant, okay? They're not an approved form of appraising a value on a property. And we can talk about that in another video. It's very complicated. Just understand that a bank appraiser is following standards that are set forth by their associations, and they are recognized by banking and lending institutions as a valid form of valuating in a home. Okay, there is a bit of subjectivity in appraisals as well, which is why you really want to try to get a local bank appraiser or appraiser if you need to get a value on your property. The fourth form of a kind of coming up on the value, and it's really not relevant when it comes to home sales, is what's called assessed value. And this is a number that is put on your home, a value, by the town, okay? And they typically follow an automated value model and then massage their number so that they massage that number with a factoring model to bring your home into a value amount that, when multiplied by the town's tax rate, they will come up with a number of taxes that you owe, dollar amount of taxes that you owe, that will go into the pool to pay for police, fire, schools, and things like that. So again, there's super subjectivity in that. It can be massaged and manipulated, but they usually use data from 2 years ago, market data from 2 years ago. So the number is considered a lagging indicator in some regard. If you could rely upon it in any way, it's a lagging indicator, which means if they're using data from 2 years ago, well then therefore, if the market is high, 2 years ago it was low, assessed value should be below market values. When the market shifts and goes down, okay, 2 years into a down market, you should see assessed values higher than market values. So lots of different valuations, lots of different meanings to them and how they can relate to you. And if we can help with any more questions about this topic, give us a call. Obviously, if we can help you with a home move, we'd be happy to do so. So give us a call at the number below. Thanks so much.